I'm going to show you a neat little feature in Standard Time to help implement the Agile methodology. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Agile, you can Google it. It's normally used for software development, but could actually be used for any engineering discipline. And one of the aspects of Agile is the daily stand-up meeting. And basically in that meeting, you stand up and give a little bit of status on what you're doing. There's a certain format to it, and so Standard Time supports the daily stand-up. So let me show you how it does that. If you go to the View menu, you can choose Daily Scrum, and that's what we're talking about here. This is a Scrum stand-up meeting. It happens every day. So when I choose this, it gives me a little screen where I can put in my status every day. And status isn't quite the word for it, but the idea here is that every day when I stand up in front of my peers, I'm going to tell them what I did since the last stand-up, that's actually since yesterday, what I plan to do for the next stand-up, that's tomorrow, and any impediments that I might have to implementing that thing that I'm going to do for the next stand-up. You go round robin through all of the members of the team, giving these 3 bits of status. You do that every day. It's called a daily scrum. This little screen allows you to put in that status ahead of time. There's a couple of advantages of doing that. First, it gives you a little bit of a rehearsal, so you know what you're going to say in your Scrum stand-up while you're standing in front of all your peers. The other thing that it does is that it gives all this status to your boss, the Scrum Master. He can take this, he'll have a little printout before the meeting even starts, so he'll know what's coming. One of the biggest things he has to do is clear any impediments. So anything you write down here, he's going to have to go off and research that and figure out how to clear that so that you can move on. So having a list in front of him before the actual meeting starts is excellent. So if you just do this every day, it should take you no more than 2 minutes to enter one line for these 3 items, and then you're done. So this is the report that the Scrum Master would have. They have a daily Scrum report. He can run this prior to the meeting and know what's coming. So let's go ahead and run it. When you do this, you can print out a date range of stand-up meetings, or you can print it out for just a single user or multiple users here. I'm just going to go ahead and run the whole thing. What you see here is just a list of employees, everything they've done since the last stand-up. This is for the stand-up meeting here. What they plan to do for the next stand-up, and as I scroll over, then you see any impediments they have. So as a Scrum Master, I want this list prior to the stand-up meeting. I'll know what's coming. I'll know what impediments I need to clear. If you have a phone, you can log into the web edition of Standard Time and upload this or enter these stand-up notes prior to coming in the morning. That way, when the meeting starts, everyone will have this information already in there. The Scrum Master will print out his little report, and everybody's happy. So, nice little feature to help support the Agile methodology. You will see it under View, Daily Scrum.